and dry land, and beside the Waitaki River in South Canterbury, and put out a milk pail at the gate, and got one pair of shareholders put money on it, and the bank peninsula here behind Christ Street didn't have that irrigation, and then I used that one. So a younger couple with more enthusiasm, and I suppose I sort of just come along to glean more information to help them as well with both in the same philosophy of lucky to find a couple similar philosophy that I was going to follow low input but the performance and long time very interesting. I can see more things in the water, stock water requirement.
Often that's a logjam, stock water.
Particularly for cattle side of the operation.
Sheep actually get most of the water just from the plants.
Yes,
as long as they're not wilting.
and they can, the way they're grazing can, they can well there, but cattle get very upset without the view on the grass isn't enough to satisfy that.
But cattle, some again bored, rusty, graduate. But his doctorate that an animal can't walk more than 50 yards without losing weight. I mean, it's a lie. Cattle in Namibia walk 3 days. They walk a day out to the grazing, graze for a day, and they walk back for a day. Whereas in America, every 50 yards they've got to have a watering truck. Follow the money. Who paid for the graduation, or who paid for the education, whatever. But anyway, that's what happens.
Oh, right, come on, right. Do you have a strict policy for sweet animals, or do you just let nature do it?
Preferably form follows function.
Yeah.
But later, by tomorrow, if you've got any firearms, don't bring them, that's all. Because Texans tend to start shooting at me when I talk about what I talk about. Form follows function. The function of an animal is to reproduce the environment in which it's born. No wild animals go and find a bull or a ram from elsewhere and bring it in. They just breed. And that's what we need to do, because genetics is a man-made institution. Forever hold your peace. We're still going to do it with animal performance. That's why I'm asking you to leave your firearms at home, because when we get there, I get a bit nervous up here.
My problem, my issue is balancing cynicism with reality, and you're certainly pressing my buttons a bit today, which is great. I didn't like to call it bottom feeder, but are we bottom feeders because that's the paradigm that we've got? Is it, have we attracted that? And the answer's probably yes. So my question to myself then is, how do I change it? I guess that's something on here, because I want to change it. But I guess we're all at different sort of points along that linear line. And the reality is it doesn't happen overnight, but I don't know, it's having the courage to let go of the paradigms that we've all collected along the way from institutions and wherever we got from. So I'm sorry, I think I'm not necessarily asking a question, but just making an observation of what I'm experiencing today, which is, I'm wondering how long it's going to take me to move through the paradigms that I've got. And I don't know the answer to that one, you probably don't either, but maybe that comes back to the planning, and I've got to decide who I want to be, where I want to be, first of all. And then the rest of there will become more evident. But I find it, to go back from listening and with all the information that you're throwing at us is a bit daunting, I suppose. But to find a roadmap through it all is, I'm a bit like the guy that followed you for 4 years before and not knowing where to start. And now, I think you could, you certainly challenging my paradigms, my mindset, I suppose.
That's what I set out to do, so if I'm doing that, I'm succeeding. But again, I need to go put it to the optimal to get you guys to see it, or for most people to see it as a challenge. If I go gently and try and treat you guys gently, nothing's going to happen. So that's why I might be a bit overboard on the top end, but everybody is going to go at a different speed, and it's for everybody to feel comfortable. But I think that I'm giving you enough information for you to go home and practice with a little bit and feel comfortable with it. Because don't do it if you're not comfortable. But you can experiment. So if you're wanting to do 11-way seed cover crop, don't just go and buy the seeds and plant them, because 7 of them probably won't germinate. Go to your back garden and plant 11 seeds. Because straight away you'll see the 5 that germinate, take those, go and buy the seeds and do what you need to do. Because the next step will be, you don't need the seed, because if you carbon sequestrate or put enough carbon litter in and on the soil, the rest is going to happen. The seeds that are there are going to give you the diversity that you want. But again, it's incremental, and as you go through, and it takes time. So then people will throw at me, how can I lease out my property to somebody who's doing conventional? Well, really, I don't care, because I know how to fix it. And with the knowledge I have today, I can fix that property in 2 years. I should never have farmed cattle or whatever. I should just have bought farms, fixed them and sold them. But by then I got a bit long in the tooth, and I'm a bit like a bird sort of half falling off the perch. You know, I don't want to get involved in anything at my age.
Well, okay, I do, because what satisfies you or brings you purpose in life?
So my purpose in life is having experienced what I'm talking about. I don't like being a bottom feeder. I don't like people battling. I don't like people on the farms not getting an income, and that's why I do what I do. And whether they want to listen, I don't care. My forefathers were sought after people to sit on boards of banks. Today, when somebody introduces me and I'm a farmer, people feel sorry for me. I don't like it. When I'm going broke and I can see people crossing the street because they don't even want to talk to me. If you're going broke in our country, you are leasing out land because you can't make a living off it. I was leasing out land because I didn't have enough animals. But people don't know that. It gets lonely out there, people. People don't want to talk to you. Oddball. Maybe that's why I come to New Zealand. Whatever. So yeah. But I've used a lot of words to probably tell you something very simple. Because really it is simple, it's what you want. And that's what's important in life. It's not what somebody else wants. Because you can be assured the rep is only looking at the end of the month check. I've answered the question.
Thank you.
Yeah, you state that we can lift our, or triple our stocking rates. Now, what part of that is due to better past utilisation, or the fact that carbon's been cycled through the ground as organic matter, and you're getting far better water holding, and you're growing faster more than the solid?
It's part of the whole. It's the constant temperature, so it's carbon sequestration, constant temperature, water, diversity of plants, all that will accumulate to being able to grow a taller pasture because of the diversity. So diversity creates a stability, and you can then keep more animals or whatever. And ultimately, at the end of the day, if you're not spending and you're keeping more animals and they're getting fat, you're making quite a nice lot of money. Try and keep it simple, because really it's not complicated.
Well, it feels to me that you probably can reduce your workload considerably.
Huge.
Yeah, and in that time, well, if I manage to stay alive, you know, you could actually spend that on marketing. You know, and the interesting thing, I thought you said,
Don't get involved in the market.
no, but if you're going to sell your animals cheaper, and somebody's not clipping the ticket all the time, that's sort of quite an interesting thought, because you're always thinking, oh, I want to get the most for my animals. But you've inspired me on that one, you know.
You know, ultimately what happens, the number of animals you will be carrying on your property, if an animal gets sick, you're not going to spend too much time in trying to keep it alive, because it's just part of the whole.
Yeah.
And the cost of that animal in relation to double the stocking rate,
Yeah.
who cares if it does? You've got to feed the predators, the hawks or whatever they are. In Africa we've got plenty.
Yeah, I've often thought at lambing time, you know, just before lambing, you should actually chase your sheep up the hill and cut the back quarter off, and we'd send them to work.
That's a good idea.
Saves going through the yards.
Yeah, so it changes the mindset. But again, that mindset can't change unless you've got the background of something like holistic management. And unfortunately, because of what's happened, many people, the minute they hear holistic management, just say no, because of the reputation it's got. And that makes it very difficult. Good, you answered the question.
Right, thank you.
We might be about to get into the plant side of things, but I'm always struggling to get the timing right on grazing as far as when a plant is recovered versus gone too far. And I come a bit biased from my background in high dry plains of North America, where growing season is very short. And so I'm always erring on the side of probably too much recovery, because I'm just used to grazing dry, seeded out grass. I'm comfortable doing it, unlike most Kiwis. But at the same time, I'm starting to realize I may be going too far oftentimes. But also, you brought up the context of potentially grazing lambs or finishing stock out ahead of cattle, or vice versa, cattle out in front and then following with lambs, where you're maybe intentionally overgrazing or coming back before full recovery, but then you allow that long recovery afterwards. So in any case, you're always looking at how do I get that timing right, where I'm in that sweet spot, not too early, where I'm going to see declines in productivity over time, not too late, where I'm seeing declines in near-term productivity due to just senescence and whatnot. So I just appreciate any discussion on that, tips on measurements we can take and whatnot.
Yeah, we're going to be going into more detail here with the plants, but what I'd like to do, if I may, I'd like to use your piece of ground as an example of what I might like to do, just to give people more understanding in terms of quality of life and what you would do on the property. So if I may, yeah, but it won't be until much sort of in about an hour and a half, 2 hours time of talking, and then we'll go into that, if that's okay. Thank you.
I think probably my question will come later as well.
Are you asking about horses again?
No. I'm asking about yard work, because it seems like we have the stuff in the yard an awful lot of time. Scanning, dredging, drafting, foot bath, zinc, all that sort of stuff. If I go by this, it's not what nature would do. You could just...
So, foot rot, foot bathing, all those things come from a protein excess. Because the minute your rumen becomes alkaline, the body becomes alkaline, and it lets in bacteria grow in an alkaline situation. So you need to manage correctly, eat the tops and don't go too low down on the plant, but we go into that now and tomorrow in more detail, and I think that will be answered there.
Tailing?
There's another part of the question.
Tailing?
Tailing.
Big question.
No,
Scanning?
yeah, if you don't want to tail the sheep, then you find a breed that hasn't got tails.
Or that sheep themselves.
We too fixated. You know, everybody will say to me, which is the best breed? There are no good breeds and no bad breeds. There are only good and bad people, because we make them big, we make them small, we make them tall, we make them short. So yeah, sell animals you've got. If you're not happy with them, then go and buy another breed. Because within breeds, there are the breeds that you're going to be happy with.
Yeah. In scanning, do you prefer the ones that have twins, yes or
No,
no?
I don't. Why are you scanning? Why are you pregnancy testing? What is? Just cut the cost out. So go to your costs
Yeah.
and just get a red pen, because most of them you can take right out, other than you can reduce by 2/3, and take that money and put it in a wealth generating expense, and all of you will be in a product conversion weak link and you'll need more animals. So wealth generating expense is fixing the log jam to take the business to the next level, and in most people's cases it's animals. So you finance the business from within.
No. I was going to say, this brings up my one question I had for you, and it is that apparently in one of your other talks you talked about the fact that more singles are almost better than twins. What was your reason for saying? You said that with sheep...
Nowhere in nature does anything with twins survive. So is that animal equipped to raise those twins? I don't know, and I'm only posing the question, guys. I don't know sheep as well as you guys do. But if I get twins in cattle, I get rid of that animal quickly, because it's going to be a drain on my emotions. I'm going to see this one calf is not doing properly, and I don't need that in my life.
In our summer dry conditions, having fewer cattle stock but more land benefits or favours that system. We make more money, arguably make more money off the twins, but you're saying that by nature that's not what happens, isn't it?
Look, it's a bit like when you breed. You guys know more about it than I do, and I'm not going to tell you what you should be doing because you guys have had the experience. If I spent some time in this part of the world, I might tell you what my preference would be, but certainly my preference from where I come from. I don't need that pressure in my life. In any case, whether it's twins or whether it's sinews, other people's sinews, whatever, everything deserves the best and everything must put on weight. Questions?
I just have a question sort of about stocking the density. So you sort of say, and just want to clarify it, you can have a smaller density if you leave it for a longer period of time to balance the grazing.
Be careful, because when you get a smaller density, you get mosaic grazing. So you get some of the plants grazed and not other plants grazed. And then you're going to remove the animals, and when they come back to the next graze, they're only going to graze where they grazed before. So you go back to only giving the animals an option to select from a percentage of the product. No question.
Minerals.
Oh, minerals.
Minerals, fertiliser about the floods. Yeah, we've all been taught to use fertiliser. The more fertiliser you use, the more animals you can carry. Obviously, that's saying stop using fertiliser completely. We also use RMPPs in soft lights, and we use selenium to increase the efficiency. If we stop all this, how long would it take maybe for us to see some results from using that loans to stop this?
Can we start with the fertilizer? So we're using fertilizer, and whatever you're spending on fertilizer, an idea, this is only an idea, because you guys got to deal with it, is I'll go in there and for next year I'll only budget 50% of that as fertilizer. Because most of it is probably nitrogen. No, what are you putting on phosphate? You're not putting on, you're using minerals as fertilizer. At that price, I'd rather see you import the 20 minerals from the States. It would be cheaper than buying those minerals to put on the land. Put them through the animals, because you are getting a benefit immediately. With the land, it's a lot slower because it's a bigger area, and your return for money invested is not as high as giving it to the animal. The animal will be correcting all those mineral shortages because it's going through the animal, utilized and got back on the ground. So, it's phosphate, it's vitamin, it's cobalt, it's copper, it's zinc, all this. And on top of that, you've got vitamin A, B, and E, you've got vitamin B complex, and you've got two buffers, you've got an acid buffer and an alkaline buffer. And all of that, and with the density, you're rectifying your soils and able the bacteria will do what fertilizers do. And I don't like a concentration of any mineral or fertilizer because it kills bacteria. Well, you know, the problem is everybody has got the recipes and they go and part of it.
It's involved in nutritional, chemicals.
Yeah, if you give animals selenium, you'll kill all the animals.
Yeah.
So you've got to have a carrier, you've got to dilute it, and they're problems. That's why people have got formulas.
Yeah.
The salt and everything. Now, salt is good. But if your sheep will come and eat a lot of salt. Well, I'll give you the formula for that. Don't just feed them salt, they're probably short of sodium. And they're wanting sodium, so they eat salt, sodium chloride. For sure. Because they're after the sodium, and not the other minerals. So again, I must say to you guys, if you feed a mixed mineral, an excess is worse than a shortage. So in feeding a mixed mineral to get, say, copper, they've got to eat calcium, selenium, and a bunch of other stuff, which they don't want. And the minute they've got an excess, that excess binds up a bunch of other minerals. So Chem 101, there's a circle with all the elements on the outside, and their lines joining certain elements, because they affect each other. A cow can overeat by 40% to rectify its shortage. So a shortage can be sorted out reasonably well, but an excess you don't. Excess of protein, you really don't, but we do that in animal nutrition. And we'll go from there. I've given you some ideas, but I haven't really answered your question. But go on the internet and look up Free Choice Enterprises in Wisconsin. Write them a letter and tell them that you want to become their agent for Free Choice Enterprises.
Oh, that's something that kind of dawned on me and noticed is, probably around stockyards and this form of management grazing, I suppose you're doing it around stockyards only, and that's why we all see some mixed grazing is hard around stockyards because you do more stuff. You can see
You've got
on
that
TV and,
stop grazing and then you've got recovery.
yeah,
How long are you out of there?
oh, I'm gone there.
And is it looking pretty good, remember?
Yes, on my horse.
You answered your own question.
Just probably, but yeah, so on our place we've got a couple of blocks that you put the cattle in there and stick the whole line in there, sort of a northeast face, quite sour, peggy, barley grass up on the flats. So your idea of going in there and trampling it, grazing it, trampling it, is going to find the crab, fix that pH. Yeah, turn up at the gate and check on them, and come all running up to the gate and get out of there.
Not ever let animals do that because if they're doing it, they're hungry. So we don't want to go there, we want to get maximum animal performance and gradually fix the soil, which in turn will fix the grass. But you'll gather as we go through the plants and then animal performance is what that question will answer that.
What we do is the full grass for the grazing for, and what the flats, the pasture can become what crops that, and what the grass dominant, diversity.
So you are now getting a variety of plants, which has given stability to your soil. You check the predominant plants when you need to graze them. And if it's cockford, it might need to be grazed earlier or later. That's what you do because it's a predominant plant. So the majority of your soil needs to be grazed in a vegetative state. And your recovery periods might be in the spring very short. They might get longer in the summer and they get short again in the fall. So I went to a property in Vermont, and they had an annual which came up and from germinating to seeding was 9 days. He was a dairy farmer, and he had to go around his property in 9 days to graze that plant which was predominant. if he grazed it in 9 days, it was then available for another 9 days. You phoned me in 2 years, he's a dairy farmer, he says his heifers were too fat, they wouldn't make. What am I telling you? He harvested the energy, and then he didn't increase his animal numbers. I told him, don't get beef animals to just dilute water. And that's what you need to do. What I'm trying to do is teach you about your properties. You are now observing a whole lot of different things because this is going on all the time, and you've got to manage it. It's like a bucking horse, eh? So it starts bucking, and you've got to be on top of it. Otherwise, it's going to out of your control.
We've got I guess a variable rainfall property. Normally summer dry. When we have good summer, we tend to put a couple of pads, just leave them fallow, and just leave them. I'm just wondering how long we can do that before it becomes a problem. Like we could go 18 months before it will stop. Is there a worry if we leave it too long?
I don't think it's a problem. As long as at some time you get that carbon on the soil. So whether you do it this non-growing season or when you do it, it doesn't matter, but just get it down at least once a year, back onto the soil. And it might be the weather that gets it down. If it's a bad thunderstorm or a snowstorm or whatever it is. So, yeah, just don't.
It's not a big worry.
It's not a big deal. So, somebody reminded me, one of those slides I put up there was a guy's mountain very steep ground.
Yeah.
And he did nothing the whole growing season, and he put his animals there in the winter. And what's come out there this spring is just quite unbelievable. And he had never contemplated. He thought he had to keep on top of everything. No. The quality of life is really. I'm not going to go that side until, because I have to walk around. The hearing, I won't get into that. Yes, sir. No question. Yes, sir.
Just following New Zealand's pretty traditional in winter crops. So the system that you're running on this is based on a full grass system. But to get your headspace around not having a big feed on the winter feed crop, you mitigate that loss of effect. Then we're going through a 100-day non-growing cycle, essentially. And I can see that you're building temperature fluctuations in the garden, so that's quite a big difference to a shortfall mitigate.
Yeah, we're going to be doing all that with the plants and when we go into animal performance, but what I've noticed happens in this country, everybody believes that they are plowing up the land to create more food, okay? This feed bank that you talk about. The problem within that feed bank, you guys are growing too much protein and you've got a protein excess anyway. So all I see are these blasted beans which are growing there, you've really got a protein excess. The cattle are eating and the sheep are eating beans, and again, you've messed up the nutrition of the animal. Not only that, you guys are taking a huge portion of your ranch, and let's call it 30%, which you're now tilling the soil to prepare it to grow a crop for a certain period of time. You've taken that out of your solar panel, you are not capturing anything for at least 6 months while that crop grows. So immediately it puts you in an overstock situation with the rest of the property because you've taken 30% out. And that's what I worry about, because I think if you did a marginal reaction in terms of the return on that crop and the return if you kept it into grazing, you'd be better at keeping it into grazing and standing hay without making bales or bales or whatever. But we go into more detail, and I hope we'll answer your question. I'll come back to you before I leave this tomorrow to see if you answer that. Okay. So that is worthy answer that I'll give you. Hopefully I'll give you in fewer words too. Okay.
You've been doing this for a while, and obviously you've got a lot of success all over the place, and it's interesting to chat, you couldn't get started, you might get somebody do a line and see and show them, this is where you start. So you must have a lot of feedback from all these people as well, as you tried. And what would be the most common or significant aha moment for all these people, the feedback you got? So what would be the thing most likely for you to say, you know, I didn't believe you, but?
and a budget is the amount of food they grow.
Yeah.
And so, like me, you grow so much food you don't get animal performance. And that is the biggest problem, right through. And the minute we change our management, and I opened today by saying that man, wherever we have intervened, have tried to stop the full potential of our land. And I think in New Zealand it was done by overgrazing, and in South Africa it was done by fire. And various countries in the world, it's different things that they've done just to bring the potential down. And that happened when the first fence went up. And they ran out of problem. So it's too much food. And that's why I come and I say to you guys, in terms of being on your property, just take 50% of the best, leave the rest. We'll give you a backstop to look for emergencies, and just start with 50% because it's a more manageable situation. And when you see the production on 50%, you will say, oh my goodness, I've been understocked all these years.
And that's, I think you're paying that's really the secret word, because everybody who suddenly starts growing more grass goes through that paradigm of poor stock performance. You're only paying half of that. The fall off in stock performance, you might not even notice it. It makes it a better grazier.
No, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Too much food. What a ridiculous thing.
Crazy.
And we're going to stop there. We'll get you on the other side.
I guess it's part of the same conversation from the year, that the balance of animal nutrition with getting that livestock performance and then sort of the context of overgrazing or being understocked.
You will get better animal performance on overgrazing than being understocked. Okay? If you know you're overgrazing, it's not a problem because you can build in a recovery period. But always look at animal performance, because that is the money cost. When you have started paying tax and you've got a real tax problem, you can then buy animals or do all sorts of things that you couldn't do before. But I only want you to do that when the government is paying for half of it. Otherwise, don't do it. I don't want to pay tax ever in my life. Sorry, I'm very, very careful what I say. Yeah, question.
Yeah, but
So the problems that you've experienced with sheep, on most sheep farms, the stock line really short. To move to a long grass system, you have to get over a certain stage where you get a certain pasture next to start mowing when it's up.
You heard me say that the animal must eat one bite of most plants. Now, one bite, whether the plant is that high, that high, that high, or that high, is one bite. It just gives you more leeway to invest all that carbon in and on the soil to improve the situation going forward. Energy is money, money is energy, time is money, and water is money. So you are managing all that using the carbon. So you still want one bite. But the trick is how you're going to do it. And you must do various things. I've given you ideas what you can do. But how you're going to do it on your property must be up to you. So you do various experiments and decide how to do it. But at all times, the animal must perform. Because that is the money.
Yeah, we're bull farmers.
Yes.
We love to do this.
Yes.
Put in a big mold,
Yes.
and we'll turn the monsters into each other.
Well, I can tell you what your problem is already.
Good.
You're not moving them into fresh pastures. Fast enough.
Right.
So people will say in this country that we can't have more than, I think it's 80 bulls. 60, 80, 40, 30, doesn't matter. I've run 900 bulls together. I have no problem. because they kept moving. Bulls fight when they bore, and then they say, what am I going to do today? Well, I'm going to fight. Whatever. The digging a hole is just the beginning of the fighting.
So we don't have to buy donkeys' cake, it's wine. Donkeys.
So you keep moving it, so that they're just eating the top part, and if they've got to compete for that top part, they will forget about fighting. They go in and they graze.
Here's another good question. We're not sheep farmers, but what should we do when the animals are breed lemon and they have to be all set stock?
No, when you set stock on a portion of your property, the rest of your property is recovery.
Right.
When you finish lambing and the lambs are mothered up, you then move into rotation grazing. I even prefer people to do it with cattle. I mean, if you're carving 4,000 cows, I prefer them to set stock it pro rata per paddock, number of animals pro rata to the size of the paddock. So it's okay. But again, I only like to let calve for 30 days if possible.
Right. Is bull behaviour, bad bull behaviour not related to protein, excess protein as well as not nutritious for the
Well,
milk?
it's bad, it's not bad management, but it's indifferent management that causes them to be unhappy. When they're unhappy, they cause a problem.
Right.
But we go into animal nutrition later, and I don't want to
Yeah,
do that.
okay. You,
I think you will probably cover this, but I think that my question, you're telling us to look at our situation and look at what we want to make our decisions. So what is the main thing we should be looking at, either at the grass or in the animals to make our decisions? Like, is it time to move here? What do we focus on?
Animals.
Not the grass.
The grass will be fixed, the soil will be fixed when you have enough animals.
So what are we looking at in the animals?
Left hand side, full.
So as soon as I feel we move?
No, do a calculation. For some unknown reason, New Zealanders have this idea that you calculate what an animal needs. And then you say, I've got so many animals, that's how much they can have because I'm growing so much, and that's what you're going to give them. Okay? Whereas I approach from the other side. I say, this is my solar panel. I've got so many animals, I will offer them maximum.
Yeah.
Because I'm wanting maximum performance, and I get that from selection. And I offer them my whole solar panel, or half the solar panel, whatever I decided, but to get maximum performance.
But then you're also wanting to, you're only to take $1, so you need to move them, so you must be looking at the grass.
When you observe the grass, but you look at the animals.
The animals.
Monitor, the little word at the bottom, the decision-making process, you keep monitoring to make sure your decision is going in the right direction.
Well, you just sort of reinforced and made things a lot clearer that I've already known about for quite some time, but hadn't implemented them quite as well as I should be, so really good kick up the butt for me. To crank it up.
Pillow power is the best power. And she will tell you in your sleep what you're going to do.
What a disability yet in there.
Whatever. Yeah, but that's good.
Yeah. And what you're saying is all good, and you know, pretty, I wasn't pretty proud. You know, more people can understand what you're saying.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I have a question about the bacteria fungi ratio. Do you use it only as an indicator or also as a tool? Like, are you gonna target a certain grazing period management to reach a certain ratio with it that time, or you just observe the ratio in reaction of what you do?
So I'm actually observing the reaction. I'm looking at the plants that I'm growing. Because the plants that are on the soil are a mirror image of what's happening in the soil. Once I go in the soil, I've got to pay somebody else to do an analysis, and it's costing me money. I don't want to send that to town. So I continually observe what's going on the soil. So if you go into your pasture and you've got an excess of clovers today, don't worry about it. Just continue with your grazing plan, because next graze or next year it'll be totally different. Because that fluctuates. The fungal bacterial relationship will fluctuate between 6 o'clock and 4 o'clock. It'll go past the 5 o'clock where you want to be, but it's like a pendulum and it swings between them. Don't worry about it. But still you get maximum out of performance.
How do you know you're not going in the wrong direction?
The wrong plants are going to come out.
So how fast does it respond?
Quickly. So you go too far this way, you've got Canadian, Scotch, Californian, whichever country you don't like, you call it. That's all.
We don't get that different unless it's over here, so don't you?
I know you hate that, but whatever, I don't know. You understand, so it goes to whatever, it comes back. And so what was thistle last year, because you've now changed it and gone more fungal, the thistle disappeared in October in that place. Because that's our first sale.
Thistle's quite bacterial, but fungal.
More bacterial, but it's tending towards fungal, and it's so close. But don't worry about it. Plan for what you want, not what you don't want.
I have another question.
Sure.
Regarding the set stocking in the highlands, does it not is contradictory with the whole rest because of what you're saying? That
Well, it is contradictory that you can only do what you can do. So once you get to a steepness that is difficult to manage, I don't want you to try and do what you're doing down on the flatland up on the mountain, because you're not going to achieve it.
But what if you can't?
Well, if you can, you do. And if you want to. I don't want to. But that's a lot to do with my age. At your age, you might like to. No, I'm serious. And it's like risk. You know, I handed it over to our son because I realized that I was looking at opportunities, and because of my age, I'm saying I'm not prepared to take that risk at my age. Whereas he at his age, it's okay. And I did it when I was young. That's why I achieved. When I signed up with my father, having bought my father out, my liabilities exceeded my assets.
But if you keep doing that over long term, don't you think that the capacity of your highlands is gonna be so low at some point because you're like not properly managing them that it's not gonna be able to keep up with what you produce on the flatlands?
So you know what is causing the gorse, you know what is causing the brush. It's a lack of animals. So if that is your focus, then you got to make sure that the animals on that part of your property are at the right densities. But to get it all over that huge area that you guys are managing, I don't want to be around when you try and do it. Because it'll drive you crazy. You haven't got enough animals. And that's the problem we all have. So you've got to decide what can you do within the ability of what you can do. Nobody will get it perfect. Nobody will have a property the size of what you guys are running have it perfect. It's impossible. Nature with the wild animals has a better chance because of predator-prey relationship. Being chased up and down those hills by predators, things happen. So animals will probably go through there at a speed at which they don't have to graze anything, they're just huge animal impact. So there's kinetic energy, symbiotic energy, which is going to change the fungal relation, and you're going to go grass after.
Well, we do have about 50 dogs on the property, so.
You guys have done a good job. I can see just from what I'm doing, you know, what you're doing. But to get perfect.
Yeah, but I'm also thinking about them, about your property, which is basically the same but at a very small scale. And you know, in general, if you only focus on one part of the farm, I'm just afraid that then it's just gonna keep counterbalancing on the two parts, and then when the other part is like falling apart, then you keep to focus on that one, and so you leave it out that, you know, and you lose like the first advantage.
I think we're going past each other. If you've got the energy and the ability to do the whole thing and get it perfect, go for it. I'm just saying that I haven't, and I doubt if anybody in this room other than you has. No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. you get to stokes like that, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna get the density in there? All that I've been talking about, how are you going to implement that?
I don't know. That's
No, nor do I. And that's why I leased out 2/3 of my property, because to have a static income doesn't work. But also,
Thank you.
you cannot detect that.
My question is about selection of animals. The way we run our farm is that we don't believe we know what a good animal is.
Good.
But we think we know what a bad one is. So we don't pro-select, we negative deselect. So this stems from a conversation with an Australian guy, Dr. John Walmsley, who saved more endangered species in Australia than anyone else. And I put it to him, should we be selecting our best sheep? And he said, well, in the wild, the animals do it. So my question to you is, should we be positively selecting rams, or should we be carrying on with our negative deselection? And I'll give you an example. If we have 100 rams and we want to select 10, we deselect the 90 worst, and the 10 left are the 10 least worst. Which we think gives you a different result than going through and choosing the 10 best. What's your thinking on that?
If you're going to do it on that basis, you get all your ram lambs in, you take off the top percentage, 20%, put them over the hill so you can't see them, take off the bottom 20% and select within the middle. And you will be spot on. Not the best, not the worst, but the middle.
Is that because the middle are more likely to be, well, you don't like it at twins?
Conform to your management.
All right, okay.
Once you start going to the best, you're going to run into problems. Yes, sir.
You know, the most productive animals on the farm, you won't know. They're the ones you never see, always lamb when they should, always reproduce, and they're the ones that you make you the money. The best, they do your ego a lot of good. The worst, they do your heart a lot of harm. The ones in the middle, they make you the money.
So I use all last year's bull calves as this year's bulls. I let nature sort it out, and I only take the testicles out after they have finished making the cows.
As yearly.
15 months.
Yeah.
You're not worried about interbreeding?
If you've got over 200 cows, you're not worried about interbreeding. You can go to an actuary and the chance of father going to daughter there is virtually impossible. One more.
So yeah, just thinking about the grazing side, looking at the animal and the grass. So is it, if you compromise the time, is it better to shift before you should shift, or leave them on a bit longer?
If you shift before you should shift, you're going to run later into overgrazing, and you're overgrazing more plants at high density. Be careful. So later you're going to be getting a formula. You stick to the formula, don't look at the ground and say I can stay here another day or two, because you're then going to run into a situation the other end where it's all going to seed. But we do calculations and we'll get there with that.
And just thinking about the mineral thing, looking at the bins that you have with all those different minerals, we put a whole lot of stuff out, but there is a whole lot of things that you can buy, the supplements that are natural products that you can, in New Zealand, you don't have to buy in one place. Maybe you can just, we put out a whole lot of different things, dolomite, ash we've used that to fire, kelp, obviously, salt. We give animals just choice of anything that they want, but, and then they end up, they never touch the dolomite in one place, because they're using soil. But you did. They didn't touch the dolomite on our farm because we're very high magnesium, but there are quite a lot of things that you can buy that are kind of free choice minerals from various places anyway, that you can just put out.
Thank you.
As a supplement.
Good. Thank you. I think we've done it good, yes, ma'am.
Just one quick question. When you said with the bull calves, they use it
your bull cows from last year to put them out next year, how do you select the rams and the sheep? Do you just keep ram lambs?
I don't know because I haven't got that number of sheep, but the thing is with sheep, when can you castrate them?
Up to 6 weeks, yeah. Unless you can get
Late.
legally.
Yeah, well, legally again,
What's
is
the
the government
knife
law
every
for
time?
people who don't make their money out of animals, we do.
Yeah.
I've castrated a 7-year-old bull, and within 6 months it looked like a steer. Besides giving me a good meal.
Sure it wasn't brought over.
Good?
Alright. Ian, might be doing some of that, so.
Sorry?
Lunch.
Good, John, thank you. Lunch bell is rung. Thank you. We will be back in an hour's time.
Yeah.